So thanks for the question. That's a very interesting question in today's time, because in today's time, most of the brands are actually going through what we would consider turbulent structural change. And the turbulent structural change is coming along because there are channel interplays that are happening. So you have the new e-com, quick com guys that are there. You have GT, which continues to be a significant and big part of the business, and also MT, which was, let's say, the new boys some time ago, but now they are part of the entrenched ecosystem. And if you look at where most FMCG companies or CPG companies think they are, and where we find, let's say, structural and these turbulent issues, the first and foremost comes in terms of how we look at our outlet coverage and how they are really. So we have a big set of inactive outlets that everyone has. 30 to 40% of outlets of most CPG companies would be inactive. Wholesale continues to be a significant part of the business for most of these guys. So hence those inactive outlets tend to remain inactive, and it becomes difficult for that conversion to keep on happening. And also for us, a lot of times we are not following first principles first, right? So we have to look at geotagging of outlets, frequency of outlets. A lot of times those very fundamental first principles are sometimes the ones that are lacking. And when they are the challenge, if we build on top of them without solving for them, then we continue to have a perception versus reality challenge. And I think the last one that I would touch to would be rural, because for us, a lot of times we look at rural in terms of coverage of sub stockists, super stockists, but then how do we actually understand if we are reaching outlets there? Because in terms of set of outlets, they continue to be the biggest. I think that is where the biggest challenge happens. And when you are looking at how FMCG players and CPG are looking to challenge that, I think fundamentally people are now moving away from saying we cover 40 outlets a day to saying, hey, we might cover 40 outlets a day and we are getting a productivity of 20. Is that a better ecosystem, or is that a better model to have? Or is the better model to have 30 outlets and have an effective coverage of 25, 28? So then fundamental playbooks, fundamental first principles are something that people are now becoming comfortable to challenge and are okay to say, hey, I need to change this, and are becoming interested to have those changes.
Sure. And do you think that gap increasing or decreasing in the next 3 to 4 years?
Decreasing. And I think technology is the thing that will help decrease this gap. Because without technology, this gap remains unidentified, unquantified. Now, with technology, as we are able to quantify these gaps, then we are able to kind of challenge them and kind of fix them.